Morning guys, and welcome to episode 1 of Disc Pain Diaries. Now, this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. My aim for this channel isn't for just to be something there's a load of products on, it looks really cool, it's all flashy. I genuinely want this to be something that can help people. I've suffered my back for 20 years. It's caused me a lot of distress over those 20 years. It's affected my life, it's affected my sporting life, my social life. It sometimes make things hard with relationships. You can't do jobs around the house, all little things like that that people just don't really realise if you've never suffered a lot with your back. It can just be all encompassing and really affect just day-to-day things, the little things you can't do. When my back flared up a couple of years ago, I just couldn't pick up my daughter. It's just not really that fun. And everybody who has suffered will know these things. And I'm hoping by what I'm doing now, looking at different products, trying to put some hints and tips packages together, that we'll be able to work together and I can actually lead you through my experiences with these things and whether they're going to be worth buying, worth subscribing to or not, in my opinion. And hopefully I can give you my insight on that as not only a chiropractor, but also somebody who has suffered a lot with their back over the years. So that's my intention with this channel. It's not anything more than that. So just a little update on where I've been this week. Somebody asked me to film a video, I think it was a week before last, on how to do a bench press because they got bad back, they're struggling. They got some prolapse disc issues that are quite fresh within the last 12 months, and they wanted to keep active, want to keep training, but are struggling with benching in particular. So I was filming a video for that this week on Tuesday, and ironically filming the video trying to show bad technique or positions that aren't great for my back. I actually hurt my back, which is ridiculously ironic. So yeah, since Tuesday, Sunday now, I have been a little bit ginger. It is getting better. Frustrating, because I've been feeling really good over the last 4 to 6 weeks. I haven't had too many issues. It hurts every day. My back hurts every day to some degree. I have good days, I have bad days. So it's not something I'm ever free of, but it's been a particularly good 4 to 6 weeks. So I was really frustrated on Tuesday when that happened. However, stuck to my routines, doing lots of mobility work, been sticking on with my ice baths. I've actually done a couple more ice baths. So I normally do the morning, but I've actually been doing one sometimes later on in the day as well, purely for that sort of analgesic, pain-reducing effect, and it does affect reduce my stiffness as well. So yeah, I've been battling with that a bit, which has been frustrating. I did play cricket yesterday and I was fine. I wasn't too bad at all. I came out early in the morning, I did a nice long walk, and I did some stretching routines for 15 minutes. Then I did my ice bath when I got in. I warmed up thoroughly before cricket. I felt okay and I don't feel too bad at all today. So that's a bit of a short-lived flare-up, which is good. I've been taking Kirk, which is a supplement you might have seen on the Facebook channels. On my channel, I've alluded to it. It's quite popular at the moment. It's out there on a lot of socials. I've been on it for 7 days. I'm going to trial it for 30 days and then give you guys my feedback on it. But the initial 7 days, I think I'm feeling a difference. I don't know whether it's wishful thinking or not, but one thing I really struggle with is mornings. So sleep posture, which I'm going to cover coming up in so much detail over the next few months, and how I sleep to try and minimise back flare-ups. But morning times, I quite often feel, inflamed, stiff. I always feel stiff. I don't think that's going to change too much, but that sort of inflamed 2, 3, 4 out of 10 discomfort in my low back that normally subsides within an hour when I start moving. I have noticed yesterday and today a significant improvement in that. So actually I'm really excited to see how the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks of taking Kirk goes and see if that continues, whether it maintains, whether it plateaus. Because initially very much feeling some sort of difference, and Kirk is the only thing I've added into my routine in the last week. I have to make sure I do that, so it's an honest review. But yeah, so far that's been excellent, which is good. I reviewed the Lotus Wheel earlier on in the week on this channel. I've been using that and finding that really good. The review on the channel was positive. I liked the product. I thought it was very innovative, well built, and I have been using that daily. I don't tend to foam roll or do anything too much in the morning time because I am normally a little bit stiff and inflamed. I find if I push my back at all, anything really before sort of 10 o'clock, I can have problems. So for me, doing sprinting, really heavy stuff lifting wise, although I did start training in the morning for about 4 months a while back, and I'll explain how I did that, because it did work, but I had to make some modifications. Yeah, but if I was to go on a foam roller and catch my lower back at the wrong angle first thing in the morning, that could go wrong. So I've been using the foam roller sort of middle of the day, which would be really helpful. I've been on Kirk for a week, which I think has been making a difference. As usual, morning routines, ice bath, taking my electrolytes, and a high protein breakfast. So yeah, not a particularly brilliant week in my back. It did give me a lot of pain Wednesday, Thursday in particular, and then I was working from home on Friday, so I was sitting most of Thursday morning, but then I did go to work Thursday afternoon, as you know, treating patients at chiropractor, so I was moving, which was good. Then Friday, sat down from probably 7:30 in the morning, and then a little bit of movement middle of the day when we had some lunch, and I was sitting down to 3-4, so it was very stiff Friday. But then, as I did say yesterday and today, I'm feeling particularly good. So that's a little summary of my week, how my back's been. I'm going to be doing these regular updates just to sort of keep you updated on how the things I'm testing are working and how my back is responding to them. And moreover, just to show that I am somebody who has a bad back. My back hurts most days. However, it doesn't limit me. I have much, much more good days and good minutes within my day than I have bad. Although I have learned over the years, I have to respect my back. I can't just push it. I can't just do whatever I want, because it will flare up. It will then cause me distress, pain, worry, and frustration, I think, more than anything, which is probably a word that I think a lot of you guys, if you're watching stuff for your back, will understand. So yeah, I'm going to be documenting my week by week sort of accounts of my back, what's working, what's not, what's good, what's been particularly beneficial, what hasn't, and hopefully it'll make a difference to some of you guys, and some of what I'm doing will maybe guide you to get to a little bit of a better place with your back. But remember, your back isn't weak, it isn't frail, it might not be the best right now, but there are always things you can do by keeping moving, keeping you and your back strong, getting good nutrition in, and a combination of all those things does mean that you can move again, guys, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, follow along.